Hi, cuties and lovies. Yeah, how are you all doing today? Good, I hope. Yeah, if not, that is more than okay. I know it can all be so much, but right now, as long as you're listening, you don't have to worry about it. Well, I want you to all get comfy, curl up with a cute plushie, a nice pillow, or even just nice and sweet under those little comforters of yours. Yeah, and I just want you to listen in, alright? Just focus on my voice as you do whatever it is you need to do. Yeah, whether it be resting or working or anything else for that matter. Yeah, Scarlett here is just going to make sure you're comfortable and relaxed. And perhaps I'll read to you again. All right? So you just be good and comfy, and all that matters is that you are safe here. Okay? Yeah? Good. Very good. Now, would you like to show me what you're snuggling with? Oh, that looks very nice. I bet you're all so comfy, curled up with it. Yeah, and snuggling it. Oh, and what have you been doing today? Yeah, well, regardless of whatever you're doing or whatever you've done today, I just want you to come here and we'll just forget about everything that's bothering you for a short time. Yeah, that's it. Very good. Just curl up right here with me and don't worry about anything else. You're doing so good for me right now. Yes, you are. That's it. Just get nice and cozy, all warm, and just absolutely at peace right now. Yes, you are. That's right. That's it. And I do believe you've earned it for the day. So I'll pick up from where I left off in my personal piece that I've been writing that I read last time. It's called In Love and War. And maybe today we'll finish the prologue. Yeah? All right. Good. On the way to school, several police cars and an ambulance pass quickly by them, sirens blaring, lights flashing. The two share their confusion with a glance. Where do you think they're going? Lamont asks inquisitively, concern creeping into his voice. Probably off to whoever, or to find whoever bought the last of their favorite donut. His sister laughs, seemingly shrugging off the situation. As Venero High draws into view, Lamont's mind continues to race with increasing anxiety as to what his friend might say. Questions like, is Cyrus moving? And is he saying he hates me? His concern begins to fester and grow more vicious with each passing thought. Inside the hallways of his school, Lamont begins searching and scanning groups gathered along the walls and amongst the halls. Now lost amongst the crowd, a lone voice calls out to him, "Run. You don't want to be here to hear what he has to say." "Lemon tea!" Lamont sighs as he hears his friend forcing back a low chuckle. The ridiculous name had lasted him from elementary school as his friend struggled to pronounce his name. However, the name is stuck as an inside joke between the two. With those two words, his anxiety magically abates. "Lemon tea is more fun," he remembers Cyrus had complained. Lamont spins around to look for their friend, only to stumble back amidst the blur. He finds his friend had snuck behind him. With a start, he shrieks as he falls back onto the ground. "Ah!" Cyrus smiles and pulls him up. "Hi, Lamont," he giggles childishly. "You also need to stop living across the valley." "Oh, sorry. Just a moment, loves." Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, let's see. Where was I? Ah, that's right. "You also need to stop living across the valley from me so we can see each other more often than just school," he moans. Lamont chuckles at this. "I would if I had the choice." Lamont's face softens into concern. "But you had something to tell me?" Cyrus's whole face goes red. "Can we find somewhere less active?" his friend asks, reaching for their arm, ducking his head low. After a few minutes and a lot of teasing from Lamont and Cyrus's awkward laughs later, they reach the space outside of the restrooms, and for whatever reason, Cyrus seems to shift as he looks between the two signs hanging above the doors. "Are you okay?" Yeah, just a little uncomfortable." Lamont pulls him into a hug. Whether or not it's only to be friendly, he isn't sure even the gods would know. "We're just good friends," he silently assured himself. "That's why we can do things like this, just two bros." Well then, guess the plushie wanted to come say hi. Here, let's bring it right up here so all of you can enjoy the cute little octo plushie. Yeah? Pet it, give it some nice love. Yeah? There we are. Alright. Now, where were we? Alright, there we are. Cyrus's demeanor softens as he pulls back and looks away, but he's blushing? "Just bros," he reaffirms to himself. "I'm Lamont watches as his friend's voice breaks. I'm transitioning, Lamont. Huh? What do you mean? Lamont tilts his head in just utter confusion, as if he'd just been out for a run as his face flushes. As his face flushes, Cyrus throws in. Huh? Or wait, nope, sorry. I. Their voice continues to break as they shrivel back into themselves, almost as if worry is taking a hold of them. I'm taking feminizing hormone therapy. Limon, believing this to be a joke, retorts quickly. What? Are you just gonna pull up your shirt and reveal that you have boobs now or something? He gives an awkward chuckle, unsure of how to react. But there's no way that'd be true. Cyrus looks away, red in the face completely, almost looking like a tomato, Lamont thought to himself. But all of that amusement is quickly pushed away as Cyrus lets out a quiet huff. My name is Siren. I don't care if you hate me now. Can you sit down there for a minute? We're not trying to do anything yet. Uh there you go. That cute little smile can just sit there and be happy. Yeah? Y'all cool with that? There we go. Now it's a little bit more out of the way. I just have to keep my hands up. Yeah? All of you are so sweet there. Alright. My name is Siren. I don't care if you hate me now. I've lost about half my family in telling them this. Siren now puffs out his chest as the boy stood before them, dumbfounded and speechless. Lamont starts only to be cut off. So keep making your phobic jokes. Tell me it's just a phase. I've already heard it all. They turn to leave while raising their chin in what seems to Lamont as an act of defiance, and then lets out a shriek of of surprise. Lamont had grabbed them by the waist from behind without them noticing. He feels his face grow hot as his chest swells from embarrassment from his previous jokes. I'm sorry, Siren? He breaks, clearly struggling to ensure he gets their name correct, causing them to go red all the way up to the ears. Might I ask you to kind of explain this a little more? Uh, if not, that is okay. This comment causes Siren to gasp with excitement. I'd like to refer to I'd like you to refer to me using she and they pronouns then, but you're okay with this? Uh, their joy spread onto their face, making itself more than apparent as Lamont smiles and nods. You're my best friend. I love you no matter what. Lemon tightens their arms around Siren slightly. She immediately breaks free into the crowd, disappearing immediately. He didn't hear from his friend for the rest of the day, which gave him some cause for concern. He ended up being called out early, and as he's walking to the principal's office for signing out, he can't help but wonder, What is going on right now? So much has happened today. Heading home, all of the Venero Valley radio stations are filled with a low static, causing both him and his sister to share a look of bewilderment. Strange. Usually the radios have something, Soraya points out. Lamont affirms this in replying, and even if there isn't, there are at least some ads, not just static. They both sit in silence and look at each other. Wait. Soraya's meek voice was the first to break the silence. The radio station that cousin Victor works at is this way. Lamont nods in the direction that they're driving. Do you think... He ponders for a moment. Do you think the police and ambulances this morning were... Stop. Soraya's voice is firm, yet wavering ever so slightly. There is not a chance in hell. The concern in her eyes reflects otherwise as Lamont looks worried at her. They both hear their mom crying as they open the door, confirming their worries. Your aunt and cousin, their radio station. And, my dears, that is the end of the prologue. If, however, there is anything you think that I could add or anything that I could do to make this a little bit better for you, I would be more than happy to take any critique or considerations, and it would all be very greatly appreciated from you. In the meantime, I hope you are enjoying this cute little octopus that I have with me. Yeah? And I hope you have all had fun today. You are all being so good for me and so cute. Yes, you are. Anyhow, this is all from me for tonight. So, I will bid you all a good time of day, a good night, a good morning, and perhaps a lovely rest of your day. And I hope you have all enjoyed yourself. And thank you for listening in. If you do happen to like all of this and you've been enjoying these past couple of videos, I do hope that you are willing to drop a like maybe, or, I mean, hey, you could also keep listening to these and just hit subscribe and click that little bell so that way you can be reminded anytime I post one of these. And you can just come and relax and just enjoy a few minutes of peace as we just sit and I read to you. Or perhaps I could try something else in the future. Who knows? But anyhow, I bid you adieu.